Okay, pragmatic question. Does it have to be 45 minutes? Could it be less? That's number one.
Yeah.
104 Celsius, 104 no, 104 Fahrenheit or 40 Celsius. Can it be
Yep.
lower than that? Or that's sort of the threshold. You have to be 45 minutes, 5 times a week at 40 degrees Celsius.
Yeah. So the your first question around 45 minutes, does it have to be that long? I would say no. I'd say we don't know super well about dose response yet, but I would say 45 minutes is probably at the longer end. I think you could probably see benefit from 30 minutes, doing this five times a week, 30 minutes a day, or even drop into 3 or 4 times a week. It's
Mm-hmm.
If you're a serious athlete, this should be about supplementing your training. It's not as a replacement of training. It's there to serve to accentuate your already strong training stimulus. And if that means you can only fit in 3 or 4 heat sessions a week, then that's great. Not getting to 5 isn't gonna hurt you.
And
Um,
temperature?
and then the temperature point. We started people at 40 degrees, so 104 and degrees Fahrenheit, and then we kind of titrated, or we set temperature for the remaining weeks, kind of basing it on thermal tolerance, so how or thermal discomfort, should I say? So how people were feeling in the tub, and because you require this thermal tolerance with typical heat acclimation, that meant we got up to almost 42 degrees by the end of the 5 weeks, or roughly 107, 108 degrees Fahrenheit, I want to say. So I would
Well,
say
that's hot. That's
you
really
can,
hot.
yeah, it did get hot for people. I would say start at what feels like you can sit in it comfortably for the first 10 minutes, and then it might
Mhm.
start to feel a bit uncomfortable. If you don't get beyond 15, 20 minutes the first time you do it at that temperature, that's cool. You hop out, come back the next day. You'll have more tolerance the next time you go for it, um, and you'll be able to kind of extend that time out. I'd say you definitely want to be at least above core temperature. Our resting core temperature is about 37 degrees. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know exactly what what that is in degrees Fahrenheit, but you want it to be higher than core temperature, and then I would say to keep it as a progressive stimulus, slowly dial up that temperature as you go. Um, don't
And
at all feel like you have to go above 42 degrees, because it was hot for
that's,
people.
that is hot. So 45 minutes is sort of at the top end. You can maybe drop it to half hour, 3 to 4 times a
Mm.
week. Um, do you have anyone who would want to do any of these athletes who said, I want to do this more than 45 minutes? And is there a diminishing return or is there no return after, 5 times a week, 45 minutes?
People were definitely not asking for more.
Oh,
Shall
okay.
I say it was I was definitely in the first instance, I was having to really try and manage people's kind of feelings around wanting to hop out a bit early, which we were fine with. We knew they would develop that tolerance. But I guess the nice thing about doing these heat sessions in a bath is you have a lot of behavioral changes that you can do to get yourself through 45 minutes. So taking more of your body out of the water, essentially, just to get yourself a bit cooler. But all you need these things to get yourself to that 45-minute mark.
How
Um,
much how much water
the
would you recommend while sitting here? Or because obviously the heat stress is less the more you drink, but
Yeah. So we gave people 500 ml of water across the 45 minutes. So that being the upper limit. People could drink less if they wanted to. I don't think many people did. Everyone always had the 500 ml. And the reason why we capped it at 500 ml was because there's research to suggest that dehydration additively enhances your plasma volume expansion. So
okay.
if you lose more fluid across the 45 minutes, uh, that will give you bigger bang for your buck in terms of the resulting plasma volume expansion 24 hours afterwards, say. Um, so we wanted to make sure people were finishing the sessions dehydrated without making it uh, impossible for them to get through the sessions itself. So that kind of
Right.
500 ml mark ended up working quite well. Um, But in that, I would say 500 mils also just a number we've pulled out of a kind of necessity. Drink to thirst. If you're thirsty, drink. Don't drink more than you have to. But yeah, if you need to for to get yourself through those sessions, have some nice cold water nearby.